Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what's episode 4 of Royale, or 4 or 5. It's 5. It's definitely 5 because it's the last one. Well, it's the penultimate episode of season 1. This week we have locomotives that are all not orphans per se, but they're single-engine classes. They're only children, is what the word would be. We have 5 locomotives that are on their own, and one of these locomotives will be going to the end of season Super Royale or Meta Royale. And it's up to us today to figure out who that locomotive is going to be. So, if we'd like to introduce our contestants and our locomotives, East, you're to start.
Hello. I have the AA-20-1.
Israel has brought the Comrade AA-20. Dachshund, what have you brought for us?
I have brought Little River 110.
Emphasis on the little.
Yes. A small standard gauge Pacific in the United States.
Yeah. I think Milky had an interesting flub with this in a Locomotive Versus once where we accidentally believed that it was a single locomotive and had multiple builders. So that was an interesting moment. I don't see that's where the confusion lay. Anyway, Tyler, you're in slot number 3.
Yep, I have brought Timken 4 Aces, otherwise known as Northern Pacific 2626.
Or Roller Freight.
Roller berries are the future!
Bink has brought something...
Timken roller berries.
Binkleberry has brought something that I have already dubbed Chonkosaurus Rex.
I brought a Mexican thing. It likes to eat tacos.
Yeah. Didn't you say you had a better picture of this?
Do you want a better picture of it?
If you have one, please send it.
Well, it's not of that locomotive. It's a different.
Oh well, then I guess we'll deal with this
locomotive. I have the different classes.
Oh well,
all of which are not the class I need.
You know, the fact that I'm the only one with a colored picture seems like it foreshadows something.
Well, you see, the Soviets didn't exactly have color.
Yes, they did. They had one color, red.
Yes.
Anyway,
red and yellow.
Red and yellow.
Brian, you're in the number 5 slot.
Yes, and I am bringing New York Central 6000, the S1A, Niagara.
Gotcha. 0 out of 10.
Not Papa Chunk.
Is this? I guess because abide by the rules that this is a single engine class, but it's weird because it's a prototype that was actually very successful. So. I guess I would have brought the 1A if I could have, the original Berkshire, if I had been doing this. But hey,
can I just quickly say what one of my backups was?
Sure.
One of my backups was Samson.
That's a good backup. I mean, honestly, the S1 or the Q1, I think they would have been great. Great competitors.
Oh, I was debating it.
There's 2 types of people in Royale. There's me, Doc, who's absolutely memeing, and then there's Tyler and Brian, who are trying really hard to win.
Am I not memeing with, the little baby
you think this is me memeing? Israel, among my other contenders were the Q1, SR&RL 24, and something else, I can't remember. Oh, remember the little 2-foot gauge Pacific I used in the What the People Want Royale? That was one of my options.
Absolutely
Jesus
amazing.
Christ.
I think this was This was probably the best thing I could have gone with.
People want.
Okay,
Honestly.
so we should start this thing. You know what? Actually, I'm going to move my windows slightly so that I can see who's talking, because some of you I know quite well and some of you I do not, and the voices get mixed up in my head. I'm not sure.
Obviously me.
Sometimes I'm not sure who is talking, and I don't know which engine to click on. Anyway. East, Comrade, would you like to start us off?
I would, okay. What is your number in class?
We're not allowed to do that.
Can't do that one. Gulag.
Bruh. Okay, so the one in this episode is East.
What is your guys' high pressure cylinders?
Okay.
I'm going to die.
Oh, we're doing cylinders already? Great.
Chuckles, I'm in danger.
East?
29.13 by 31.89.
Those are some
Oddly
cylinders.
specific. Frickin' Rengens.
Dachshund?
16 by 22.
Little boy.
Yeah, just you wait till we get the weight stats.
Yeah. Tyler?
27 by 30.
27 by 30. Bink?
21.5 by 32.
By 32. Those are some hefty cylinders. Well, wait, really?
Well, so,
21?
wait, no.
Well, hold on. 21.5 by 32?
Yeah,
Why is
21.5
your
by
stroke
32.
so long?
That's for the high pressure ones.
What the heck? Those are the
Oh,
worst
don't
non-square
tell me.
cylinders I think I've ever seen.
I know, but just remember that that's the narrow gauge one.
Yeah.
I'm doing the standard gauge one, but there's like no picture,
Yeah, well,
which they converted. I mean, unless here, do you want the other picture
I
to make it look better?
I don't know. If the tiny postcard-sized picture you sent is the right thing, then that's fine. The HR2 is the narrow gauge one.
No,
Right.
the HR2 is a standard gauge one.
Oh,
the
the
HR1 is the narrow gauge one.
Oh, so you don't have a picture of HR2?
Well, I don't know here because HR4. There's two HR4 pictures. One has a Vanderbilt tender, the other one doesn't. So I'm confused.
Well,
They're not. They're different
anyway,
locomotives or not.
Brian?
Okay, I have 25 by 32.
Oh my gosh, how did I win?
So,
What?
yeah.
I thought the Central Boy would have way thicker cylinders.
East wins by a lot. So, East gets 5 points.
I'll take it.
You know what? I've made my window too small now, and I can't see everything. Hold on. I have made a miscalculation.
A grave error has been
I
committed.
can't actually read half of the stuff I'm supposed to be looking at because I decided to
Okay.
rearrange things for my own benefit. Face values only. Okay. East wins with 5 points. Tyler gets in second. He gets 4 points. Brian comes in third, 3 points. Bink comes in fourth, gets 2 points. And Dachshund comes in last and gets 1 point with his tiny cylinders on his tiny engine.
You laugh now.
It's cute.
It is
You
pretty.
laugh now, East Rail, but wait until the next stat.
Okay,
What is
ask
the
it.
next stat?
Engine wheelbase.
Oh,
Screw you.
you had to do it.
Extra small.
I'm sorry, big one.
Yeah, but
East, what's yours?
Just read
You
it.
can say it in miles if you want to.
I'm dying.
56.92.
56.
56.92.
It's longer than a tractor trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, probably most of these are.
Dachshund, to be fair, since he did his in miles, you can do yours in inches.
It's not size, it's how you use it. 23.33.
But Bink might beat you for the sheer fact that... Oh, wait, no, engine wheelbase, never mind.
Yeah, I didn't use driver wheelbase.
Driver
I've learned
wheelbase
my
would have
lesson.
been a little bit touchier. All right,
I've learned my
Tyler.
lesson here.
Okay, 45.83.
That's solid middle of the road.
That's actually not much smaller than...
Chonkosaurus.
44.17.
Oh, that's
shorter
sliding
than
right
me?
in. It's
just
weird
gonna
to me
take
that
my
that is
5
somehow
now.
shorter than this.
It's nail gauge.
No, it's not. That's the
Never
image
mind,
of
it's
the
not
narrow
now.
gauge one.
The picture is, but the one isn't. This was regauged, apparently.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Brian?
48.75.
Okay, so I just want to point out that I accidentally mistyped Dachshund as 32 instead of 23, and he still wins.
Oh yeah, baby.
Dachshund gets 5 points. Binkleberry gets 4 points. Tyler gets 3 points. Brian gets 2 points, and Eastrail gets 1 point.
I'll
sorry.
take my 2.
I'm sorry, comrade.
I'm sorry, big one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, East, if he doesn't win this one, he's not going to come back from the work camp.
I keep hearing you say. I keep
you.
hearing you
Never
say
return.
big one, and in my head it's just the big one whistle from Galaxy Row. It's just
Okay, weeb.
I mean,
I'm making fun of you, but I watched it too. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yep, Tyler.
I don't
Okay,
even watch it though.
Loco-based ID.
Oh my god.
You suck.
Oh yeah.
Why?
haha.
Why would you do this?
East.
Because why not?
4,818.
How is it that low?
It's
Doctor?
because meme.
It's because it's a
5,001.
Russian meme.
5,134.
Alright, Tyler.
930.
That's
Die.
in a league of its own. Bink?
57-15.
Thank God.
Wow. And Brian?
And here's the big one: 270. 270.
Wow.
Die.
I take victory.
Yeah, you do. You get 5 points, Tyler gets 4 points, and then the rest of you are out in space somewhere, comparatively. East gets 3 points, Doxon gets 2 points, Bink gets 1 point. I mean, for the record, the AA-20 being out in space was probably like a goal of the Soviet space program anyway, so...
Don't worry,
Yeah.
the other one is much worse.
Come
The other
right
ones
in
are
my
much,
face.
much worse.
See, the Soviets made Kerbal Space Program to figure out how to get the AA-20 to the moon.
I want to see
That
it on
sounds
the
like
moon.
something out of Burliner work.
After they
AA-20
finish the
confirmed in
T1,
KSP2.
okay. After we finish the T1, can we get an AA-20? Trust that instead of breaking the speed record, the goal is to get it to space. Call him up.
What we do is we ask Elon Musk, hey, can you ship an A20 into space on the Falcon 9?
Yeah, and then he can name his next child
We
after
could
it.
take it as a challenge.
Elon Musk.
His next child...
AA-20 Musk.
No, it's gonna be AA-20 Stalin Musk.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you
Yes.
can't go anywhere.
No,
with
Elon Musk would just
No, no,
convert the frickin' locomotive into a rocket.
No, what you do, it's X. It'd be XA20.
Right.
It'd be illegal in the state of California.
It would be.
And as it takes off, it just plays the Soviet national anthem.
Anyway.
It'd be XAAXX.
Bink, it's your turn to pick stat.
Oh boy, what is my stat? What the pick?
I think if anybody, you're in the worst position.
Oh, I'm probably going to be in one of the worst positions.
Actually, I think, well, I don't want to give anything away.
Boiler pressure.
Oh, that's one.
Ooh.
I'm wondering about this one, actually.
Wait,
Alrighty.
I saw drive it. I clicked on drive it diameter instead of boiler pressure, and I'm like, wait a second.
Hold on there, pal.
I'm like,
Even the
that's
high
not
pressure
right.
cylinders are low pressure cylinders. East, what's yours?
246.60.
You know, I was expecting that to be higher.
Really?
Mhm.
Alright, Doxon,
180.
Tyler.
250.
Alright, well, you snuck above the Soviet. Bink.
Ooh.
200.
Aw. Brian.
Die.
275.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
You know, I actually knew that one.
Yeah, the Niagara was gonna come in first. Look at its boiler.
Yeah, I was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've found a bunch of locomotives that are at like 275 or 300 boiler pressure for some cursory research for a thing.
Yeah, now that 300 was like the upper limit, but there are a lot of locomotives that are there.
I actually know of a locomotive that reportedly could get up to 500 psi for no reason.
Like, it wasn't a high pressure locomotive, it was just weirdness.
It was just, yeah, it was. Oh, I mean, I'll talk about it in the next coffee shop if I make that, but I'm writing a thing on the Bell Locomotive Works, and apparently their first locomotive was built to go to 500 psi. These things are industrial switchers.
The question is, did it?
I have no idea.
Right.
I need to see this thing.
I don't have a picture.
God damn it.
Somehow gets 500 psi.
Hi, Madison.
That's not
If
Madison.
it has 500
that's
psi,
not Madison.
No, that's not. Anyway,
explode
so
something with a
anyway,
spoiler and it wouldn't
Brian gets
blow up.
5 points. Tyler gets 4. East gets 3. Bink gets 2, and Dachshund gets 1.
Mm-hmm. I know my place.
Bink, not your best work on calling that stat. But at least you got more than 1.
You screwed the pooch, kinda.
Yeah. Alright, well, Brian, you're up.
Alright, this one's gonna be a fun one. Factor of adhesion.
Oh, that is a
Oh,
fun one.
fuck you.
Die, you burn in hell.
You guys are getting factor of adhesions?
I thought you had a full stat sheet.
Space.
Oh, I do, but
Oh, please tell me it's like 7.
It better be worse.
East.
okay, 3.43.
Jesus Christ, come on.
Impressive.
That's not as bad as I was expecting.
Dachshund.
3.93.
Better. Tyler.
4.15.
Oof. Bink.
Do I have to answer this?
Yes.
4.67.
Did I?
It's better.
How did
wait,
you-
wait a minute. It's not better than
wait, we
East's.
tied?
It's not better than East's.
Did we
How did
tie?
you manage to get worse
You
than the
didn't
AA
tie.
20?
Brian.
I made a mistake calling this 4.41.
Did I just win?
Dachshund won.
Yes.
You
I'll
did?
take my 2.
Dachshund gets
Thank-
5 points.
Thank-
Okay. Tyler gets 4 points.
He's winning.
Brian gets 3 points.
Oh. I thought I got 2, but okay.
East gets
3.
East gets 2 points, and Bink gets 1.
Hey, I beat Bank.
Hold
How dare
on.
you.
Okay. Hmm.
It's the closest to 4, so it's kind of tough to to just look at it and figure it out. All right, so
I was-
let's tally up our points for the end of round 1. It looks
I
like
was
most of
looking
you are
at-
ahead of the game.
I was looking at that and thinking, man, I'm not gonna win that. And then, okay, I guess you're all garbage then.
I mean, 3.93 is not particularly bad.
Oh, wait. No, not 19.
It isn't, but I was expecting it to be way closer.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm currently in second.
All right, so these are
I'm
the
in
standings.
third?
Currently, Tyler with Timken 111 is in first place with 19 points. Brian with the 6,000 is right on his heels with 18 points. Dachshund and Little River 110 is in the middle of the pack with 15 points. East Rail's right behind him with 14 points. And the NDM boy is in last place with 10 points. And I get
Ew.
a feeling that he's going to have a bad game.
You ready to have a bad time?
The
So,
power of Milky
Okay,
flows
next
through me.
Do-do-do-do.
The power of Milky's throat. Jesus Christ.
Okay, try hard.
hey, the winner here is going to go to the Super Royale, so.
I mean, I was not expecting to go there in any rate. What could I have brought? El Goob?
Yes.
Honestly, that would have been amazing.
Yes.
There were so many good options. I could have brought Ivan.
We're trying to build the largest locomotive in the world. Stop that
Oh,
immediately.
yeah. We,
Shuffle around
Joe
the
and I had
station.
this talk, though. We were like, everyone's going to pick Pensy stuff.
It would have been funny.
But Penzi built their prototypes in 2s aside
Yeah.
from Samson and the Q1.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately.
what about the S1 turbine? Does that not count?
Well, the,
Oh,
The
wait.
S2 we can't
crap,
do here because
right.
of the turbine.
well, the 10-driver Royale, we could have had all Penzi.
That's true.
Oops, all Penzi. I would have loved to take that 210 too. I kind of love those things.
They're,
Oh, I
they're
I
a
would've
real
taken
black
even
sheep
star.
for the Pensy. Anyway,
Yeah.
Israel, you got a second stat?
No.
Unfortunately, that's where it ends.
I'm scared.
Unfortunately, East, number of wheels is not a stat.
I mean, wait, no.
That is correct. Yeah, that's a stat.
Okay, I think I might win this one. Firebox area.
Oh,
God.
man.
I hate you.
East Rail is the firebox the size of a small cathedral.
That's
so,
okay, Berlin.
so East, what is it?
595.40.
I'm so screwed.
Okay,
You
so
could
the
probably
only reason they
fit one
couldn't
pen
have
in there.
actually held a service in there is because the Soviet Union was secular.
No,
I could probably fit in that thing.
workers.
It's just so stupid. No.
Anyway, there are houses smaller than that firebox. Dachshund,
The second use for the firebox was burning dead bodies.
I
that was
have
the
a
first
confession.
use.
Why do you think this thing's fuel capacity is measured in bodies?
Ouch. There's
It's
a
actually
gulag.
it's measured in revolutionaries.
I have a gulag.
Anyway, Dachshund, what's yours?
I have a confession. I'm actually coming to you from the AA-20 firebox.
And you're gonna stay there until you're done with all the center.
But
No, I'm in all sitting here.
Wait, no, that's Tyler.
Oh, sorry, I
I got these.
mislooked.
What's bigger, on the center? This thing's firebox.
Probably the firebox.
It's definitely the firebox by like an order of magnitude.
You can fit 3 Alma centers in this bad boy. Okay.
Anyway, Dachshund,
Actually, you probably could.
100.
100. Well, on the bright side, you can
It's
fit
a view,
lots
it's a
of
me.
model AA-20s inside of 110's firebox.
There's like only one though.
Well, yeah, when I say lots, I mean like 3 or 4. But
This is true.
anyway, Tyler,
All right, coming from the digital on the center, 480 free.
okay, solid number. Bink,
201.
201.
201.
Oh, you're complaining.
Gotcha. Brian,
517.
Yes.
not quite larger than the AA-20, which wins, takes 5 points. Brian takes home 4 points.
I'll
Tyler
gladly
takes
take
home
my
3
4.
points. Bink takes home 2, and Dachshund takes home 1.
See, I
Small
think we
model
should
of the AA-20.
Give
Time.
time 5 next on and give
I
myself
mean-
1.
I would take the small model of the AA-20. Don't know if my
I'd
curve
love
can
to have
fit
a
it though.
model of the A20. The only problem is even if I put it on my Bachmann Easy Track, which has no gradients or anything, it's not going to make it around my curve.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
make it around any curves. You have to have a straight layout.
You have to
It's
have like 110.
So, okay,
Yeah.
some guy built a Lego model and was running it over Lego curves. It's the funniest
How many
image.
blind drivers did he need for that? Probably
I-
all of them.
I'm sending the
Was
image.
like, was it like an 06, the equivalent of an 060? It's just every other. It's just aside from the middle, all the outer drivers, aside from the 2 straddling the
I
middle,
think it's
were just
actually, like-
blind. So it was just an 060.
I
I
think
mean,
it's
fun
actually
fact.
more than
Oh, he's
like,
cheating.
He's cheating.
Yeah, he is, but
This man deserves gulag.
I'll
Oh
share
no,
this with
I
the
was
audience.
really tempted to cheat, but
Yeah.
I know Ellis wouldn't let me.
fun fact, I actually do have a blind center driver.
He is cheating. Well, we'll get to that one later. Speaking of things to get to, who's up next?
That would be
Dachshund?
me. Hey, East Rail, perish again, engine weight.
God damn it.
He's a
Well,
revolutionary. Throw him in the firebox.
You'll have to catch me first. I have unlimited supplies of banana bread. Unlimited bread works.
Anyway,
Wait, that's
East,
speed.
what's your engine weight?
Please tell me it's the sun.
Wait on drivers. Okay.
Engine weight.
No, engine weight, not weight on drivers.
Why can't? Why? Can I not?
Just say it. Come on.
No, I don't. I don't think I have an engine weight stat. I have the total engine and tender. Then I just subtract tender weight. Okay. There's no stat for it, but it gives me both tender weight and tender and engine weight. So I have to do some math quickly.
Oh my god,
Come on,
disgusting.
man.
It should be right underneath weight on drivers, in between weight on drivers and tender
Yeah,
loaded.
didn't you come in here like, I've got a full stat sheet?
Yeah,
No,
I
you
was
don't.
about to say.
I didn't notice that.
You were flexing, and then you do this. Gulag with him. Actually,
To the
no.
firebox.
We should not throw him in Gulag. Last time we threw someone in Gulag, the episode corrupted.
Okay, 458,435 pounds.
Alright, that's a lot. Dachshund?
What?
109,000.
Wait a minute.
109,000.
Tyler?
417,500. I must be a comrade or something.
Yes.
You're a comrade.
Bink?
Well, you're the 2-foot messiah.
Yes.
Take my 5.
Dinkleberry, what's your engine weight?
338,000.
Alright. And Brian?
There must be something wrong with this page because there's no way that I am heavier than both Timken 4 Aces and the AA-20. I weigh 471,000 pounds.
I knew you were gonna be heavier than me when
Wait,
Tyler.
East, what was yours again?
458,000.
Oh,
I'll take
58.
my
Okay, I
one.
wrote 85. 458,000. Damn. All right. Well, Brian
How?
wins that one. Winning is
He's
Dachshund.
real.
He takes home 5 points, of course. Dinkleberry takes home 4 points. He comes in second. Tyler comes in third with 3 points. Eastrail comes in comes in fourth with 2 points rather, and Brian comes in last with 1 point.
Can
How
we get
is
a
a Northern heavier than a 414-4?
because they were fat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the chunky.
You-
Look
you
how
have a
wide
very-
the freaking boiler is on that
Yeah.
thing.
I'd ask minimum weight of rail, but East has like 37 wheels to spread that out over.
This is true.
Yeah, but like
yeah.
you'd still get a 5.
All right, Tyler.
Also, the Mexican exists, and he scares me.
Mm-hmm. What
Uh,
can I choose? Let's see here.
Anything weight related.
I could do that, but then you would possibly win. So I'm going to go
Possibly,
with
yeah.
driver diameter.
Okay,
That's an
I
interesting
wanted
one.
to ask this, but I don't know. I don't
Well,
think
I'm
gonna do very
screwed.
well.
I'm eyeing Binkley and wondering.
East.
63.
Oh, I'm totally fucked.
That's pretty good. Dachshund.
47.
Small.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm bigger than
Small,
the
small, small.
boys.
Teeny,
Tyler?
weeny, weeny.
73.
Yeah, you
73.
can see the guy standing next to the wheel, and he's shorter than it.
Bink.
Yeah.
55.
55. He's still
Yes,
bigger than
that's-
Dachshund.
That's what I was worried about.
Brian.
75.
Oh.
Get cocked.
Well, Brian takes home 5 points. Tyler gets 4. Eastrail gets 3. Bink gets 2. Dachshund gets 1.
Do-do-do-do.
Dude,
I mean, I'm probably not gonna lose unless I royally screw the pooch, so I think I can beat the Mexican.
All right.
Famous last words.
Well, it's the Mexican's turn.
Let's see here. What? Well, I'm pretty much screwed all the way around, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
It would be the Battle of the Century, Will River 110, the Tiny Pacific versus the Mexican HR2, the Mexi Malay.
Well, here's the thing. Anything he could probably beat me in is something everyone else could beat him in.
Yeah.
Alice, am I allowed to technically cheat?
No.
Low
What is
pressure
that?
cylinders.
Oh, that's a
That's
good one.
That's not cheating. That's scummy, but that's not
That's
cheating.
not cheating.
The
It's,
worst part is this locomotive. According to this, I think this locomotive was once a 3-cylinder.
Oh,
It was a
well,
triplex?
was once. Not a triplex.
However, it doesn't have that stat. It says HS1A 800.
Well, frankly,
HS1A.
even if it was 3-cylinder, that doesn't mean it's a compound.
Mm-hmm.
But Bink
could
is,
just,
so he has low pressure cylinders, which for the record, how big are your low pressure cylinders?
Can I get
33 by 32.
they're larger than your
Can I
high
get-
pressure cylinder.
What? They're that way. That's normal.
Because I was once a 3-cylinder locomotive, can I get like 1.5 points?
No,
Oh,
we'll give you a
no,
bonus point for that later. Just bring it up
Oh, I
later.
am an idiot. I thought it was Binkley saying he wanted 3 cylinders. I thought he was saying he wanted 3 sets of cylinders like a triplex.
No.
No.
No, it was Brian talking. I'm just stupid.
Yes. It's okay. I messed up you and Dachshund earlier, so.
No, you messed up. You messed us up again. I'm Dachshund.
No, you
I'm
messed up
Tyler.
Tyler. You messed up Tyler and Doc, not Doc and Trey and
You-
Brian.
you
Why does
keep-
everyone call me Trains?
Because
Nate.
it's your name.
Oh, right. Whoops.
Yeah.
Right. This is why I change my name like everywhere from Train Man to Admiral Ellis, because I really prefer people calling me Ellis.
Plus, there's like tons of people out there who have the name Train Man.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If I had left it,
one of my good friends in Gmod is named Train Man Andy.
yeah,
Just,
there can be only
cool.
one, so I would have had to like throw Matt in Gulag constantly to assert my dominance.
I mean,
Pose
yeah.
on him.
To the firebox now.
Anyway, yeah.
Well,
So anyway, just to clarify, Bink for having low pressure cylinders gets 5 points. Everyone else does not have low pressure cylinders, and they have no points because they don't have that stat.
yes.
He finally got a 5, guys.
Come on.
He finally got a 5.
They don't get. They get zeros, right? That's what you said.
No, they get
no,
ones because they don't have the stat.
Get ones, you greedy bastard.
Yeah.
Also, Tyler still hasn't gotten a 5.
Wait, I still
It's
have.
not like he's hurting from it.
Yeah.
Do like minimum weight of Royale, you'll be fine.
Yeah, Brian, your turn.
Okay.
Choose a weight
I
stat.
am
You want to be the
debating
big...
over two. I am debating over two stats right now. You know what? Screw it. Robert Masano's power computation.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, Robert Lemastina's power computation. East, what
I'm
is
really
yours?
interested to know everyone else's stats, because mine's actually kind of high, I think. 31,861.
Christ.
Doxson, is yours in the 10,000s?
Brian's number is higher than it.
No,
It's 5,400.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tyler?
Like, that thing could go against 2-foot and lose.
This
Okay,
needs to happen
now
now.
we get
This needs to
third.
happen.
Meet me in the back alley after this. I'll fight you.
Anyway, Tyler.
22,075.
Yes, I know what stats I'm asking now.
Oh no.
God damn it. Why would you give him this power?
Bink?
12,200.
Breaking 10,000.
You're there.
Barely.
And Brian?
27,528.
How am I
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
The
Yes.
AA20 has won this.
Yes.
They get 5 points. Brian gets 4 points. Tyler gets 3 points. Bink gets 2 points. Doxson gets 1 point.
East, remember when I was beating you?
And everyone tally up your points for the end of round 2.
Remember when I wasn't in last, guys? Good times.
Wait,
It had to happen eventually.
Am I beating the
Hold on,
NYC
no,
thing?
because we
No,
hold on. Bink's
no.
still
Is my
needs
math
to- Oh my
wrong?
god.
Brian, your math is
Oh
wrong.
my god.
oh, it is. Yeah, I just realized it is 33.
No, this cannot be happening. No.
I'm tied
I
with
can't
you.
lose to the Mexican.
Damn it.
I can't lose to the
The
Mexican.
battle for the bottom feeders, dog.
Yes.
Alright,
battle
the
of the
top,
northerns and
the
the
top
bottom
and bottom
feeders. Another-
echelons.
The AA-20 is just there. It's just
The one
nothing.
Royale I will
meanwhile,
ever...
there's two battles going on: the tiny boys and the big boys.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
the
in-
one
in
Royale I will
first
ever
place-
win.
in first place, we have Brian and Tyler in the two Northerns, both with 33 points.
God damn it.
In third place is the AA-20, because of course it is, with 30 points. And battling out for last place, fourth is Little River 110, and fifth is the HR2.
No, you
Oh.
got that backwards.
Oh, other way around, sorry. I've been really mixing stuff up today, huh?
Yeah.
Too much weed, Ellis.
Fine.
Sheesh, calm.
Yeah, I know. I'm always...
Hey, weed isn't legal in Rhode Island, I don't think.
Is it legal in Rhode Island?
It's
medical is,
legal
but
in
not
Canada,
Anyway,
and I hate that.
I mean, it's legal here. Hell yeah, bro, blaze it.
yeah. Well, anyway, sorry. Bink in the HR2 is in fourth, and Doxson in Little River 110 is in fifth.
I'll bring myself back
After
with
a
fire.
round, a round for Little River 110, which went 1-5-1-1-1.
I'm having a good
Well, I'm
time.
not much better. It went like 2-2-5-2.
The only Royale I have ever and will ever win is the one that got corrupted.
That's how it goes. It's okay, because that one was cursed to begin with.
This is true.
Well, I mean, like, the Swearinger battle was cursed, but that one was, like, literally cursed, because it's Curse of the Seaboard.
I mean, that's true, but also Thomas was there.
Yeah, oh yeah, Thomas was there. I keep forgetting that.
How could
That
you?
is why.
Anyway, East.
Okay, this is kind of a risky stat because the NYC thing may cuck me, but I think I'm far enough ahead. Same as above plus superheater percentage.
Same as above plus superheater percentage. Alright, East, what's yours?
40,782.
Alright, Dachshund?
I didn't have a superheater.
Oh, well that's unfortunate. Tyler?
28,477.
Alright. Bink?
12,200 because I don't have a superheater.
Wait,
Hey,
So
that
it's
makes
the same
two
as
of us.
above.
oh, okay. Wait,
But the
Dachshund, what is
entire
yours
box-
then?
Docs is 5,000.
5,400 again.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Same.
And Brian?
35,786.
Okay.
Okay, so
Take a
East
5.
gets 5 points, Brian gets 4 points, Tyler gets 3 points, Binkleberry gets 2 points, and Doctor gets 1 point.
So,
As we-
how am I the most
Doc always
powerful
has
here?
this trend.
What, getting ones?
Trend of what?
Exactly.
Dying?
Ouch!
Yeah. What do you think? I'm
always
terrible
fun,
at every competition I enter. Like,
Maybe you should
I
bring
don't-
better engines.
Oh, I was tempted.
yeah,
to
but
do
any
ones.
engine that's actually any good kind of looks garbage, so. Screw
Angry
you, Tim.
Q1 noises.
Doc, you want to
according-
see garbage? Type up the A55 British thing.
Okay, but
I feel like-
according to Agili's, length is greater than girth.
Okay. Look, I brought one locomotive that wasn't garbage.
Anyway, Dachshund, your time to get a 5,
Alright.
or anything that isn't a 1.
You know what? This feels like a risk, but screw it, I'm burning anyway, might as well. Minimum weight of rail.
Mm.
This is a risk, but it's a very interesting one. So, East,
Hmm.
are you allowed to use rail?
Yes, I am. 73.
I don't know why I was
73.
worried about you. 40.
You son of a...
Did I take it? Wait.
Hold on. Why
Please
Wyville
tell
is
me
writing me, and it might be important, because he's not here. So I'm wondering if this is him saying he can't make it for whatever reason. So hold on just a second.
Hello.
No, get out of here.
Nevin,
Get out of here.
Nevin,
Coach.
Nevin, get out. Nevin out.
Otherwise, gulag.
Nevin, leave.
5, 4. Okay.
Okay.
Every time someone joins and is like, hey, what's going on here?
Chris joined before this
Ow.
started, and I was like, he's like, I'm just
Dude.
gonna hang out in here until I go to take my shower. And I was like, no, you can't be in here because we're gonna record.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not
Why were
recording
you
right now,
hopping
and I go,
channel?
I'm literally about to call people.
Yeah, I was like, what's Chris, what are you doing? How
He
do you
could've-
guys
he could've
not
been
get
replaced
the
by Wyville.
drill of this?
Alice was doing the electro shuffle in the video voice channel.
I was trying to get it to make a Badoop noise because my sound wasn't working, and that was the easiest way to test it. Anyway, Dachshund, what is your minimum weight of rail?
40?
40?
Yes.
Alright, Tyler.
Are you a narrow gauge engine?
No,
No.
he's standard gauge, but look at how small he is. He could
I'm a
be-
narrow gauge locomotive and standard gauge shoes.
Tyler,
That
what's your
actually
weight of rail?
makes sense.
Okay, 110.
Holy crap.
Me,
That's
it's
not
me.
bad.
I'm the minimum weight of rail.
Well,
Big.
I know who's losing.
Bink.
Hey,
There's no way you have a less minimum weight of rail than Tim can want.
Hold on. What stinks?
83.
83.
Yes!
That is astonishingly high.
Yes!
I don't know why I was worried. This worked out pretty well.
Brian?
115.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll
Oh.
take
And you
my
people
one.
made fun of the Pensy for being fat.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, if the Penzi had been here, it would have lost.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't
but not in spirit.
isn't like
because
Samson's
Central
weight of
Back.
rail like 120?
Yeah, no, and the Q2 is even worse than that because
140.
when the Pennsylvania
Hold on, I'll
Railroad
look
has
it
to
up
develop
right-
their own weight of rail to use, it's bad. Anyway,
I will look it up right now.
Dachshund
Hold on.
wins. He gets 5 points. East Rail gets 4 points. Jake
Wheels.
gets 3 points. Tyler gets 2 points, and Brian gets 1 point.
Damn it.
Yes.
PS grade rail is 156 pounds per yard. PS standing for Pennsylvania Special.
Let's go, Penzi!
None of the duplex I had a minimum weight of rail below 117. The Q2 had 131.
Oh, it's just
You
such a
could've-
chunk.
You could run 2 A20s directly on top of each other, like place one on top of the other, and it still wouldn't be heavy enough to break the Pennsylvania Standard Rail.
You could run 3 110s stacked on top of each other, and it still wouldn't be enough.
On normal rail.
I need to find
All
I need
right.
to find a relevant picture.
Weight of rail
Uh-oh.
also increase the maximum speed of the
Oh.
line.
Well, East, you're not a rail breaker in weight, but you are too long.
Hey,
Oh,
I don't
I'm just
break
gonna
rails, I
I'm just
break
gonna send this in
switches.
streaming recording.
Yeah, you don't,
because this
you
is
don't
what
break rail.
this is what this has made me think of.
There it is. Thank you, Volvo.
Thank you,
yeah.
Volvo, very cool.
Yes, Volvo. My dad's favorite car is the Volvo 850R wagon.
Oh man, I had an
Volvo,
850
very
for a
cool.
long
Yes,
time. That thing
Volvo,
was-
I approve.
That thing was a
Graham,
beast.
I'm assuming, would also approve.
Graham should
Yeah.
approve. We don't have the
Yeah.
Volvo
Volvo.
logo as an emoji.
My dad would
I-
approve.
Everyone here should ping Graham.
Oh God, please don't.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway,
Okay, bet.
don't do
East
it
right now.
Don't do it. It's Tyler's turn.
All right. You see, this is one that I'm going out on a limb here, and I feel like I'm only going to get a free out of this. But tender loaded weight.
Tender loaded weight. That's an interesting
I'm in
one.
danger.
East.
No, you're
Wait a
fine.
minute. I'm gonna be fine. This is weight, not capacity.
Yeah.
275,500.
How are you fitting that much weight in that tiny, sad tender?
It's as long as the
It's
engine-
Russian coal. It's full of water.
Not in this picture, it isn't.
Oh no! The actual here. Let me get you a picture of like the actual tender. It's like
Oh no.
way larger.
I am absolutely screwed this round because I probably have the largest tender here.
Centipede.
Am I thinking exactly?
Yeah,
Actually, no.
well-
This tender is very small.
Anyway, Dachshund.
Here's a picture.
90,000. My locomotive is only 19,000 pounds heavier.
At least you're not the solid 2-foot NG9 where your
Uh,
tender is more than.
I mean, that's
Tyler?
true.
Hold on, Tyler.
294,000.
Yes.
94,000. 294,000. Jesus.
Oh,
Hank.
157,000.
All right. And Brian.
337,000.
I'll
That's
take
fine.
my
Yikes. That's a big yikes. Well, Dachshund wins.
your tender is 3 times heavier than my locomotive.
Tender loaded weight. Dachshund wins. He gets 5 points. Binkleberry gets 4 points. Eastrail gets 3 points. Tyler gets 2 points, and Brian gets 1 point.
Thank you, Tyler. Love you.
You're welcome.
That was
So
a
you-
choice, is what
Imagine-
that was.
Gotta hit on the central here. Gotta take that down.
Imagine if 110 was coupled up to like a train of Niagara tenders. Would it
It's
even
just
be
one
able to
that-
pull 'em?
It's
Well, I
debatable.
mean, you can't do that anyway, because as we know, you can't detach a tender.
Yeah, they're
Well, you
good
could,
permit.
in the space for a drawbar, put a coupler. Would be
No,
very.
no, you just can't do it. It's impossible. We all know that. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Backwards.
Bank, it's your turn.
Total engine and tender weight.
Why would you choose that? Oh wait, you're small. Hold on.
I'm still smaller than the friggin' chonk boys over there, so
My total engine and tender weight is only bigger than his tender. Pinkley's tender.
I know.
Eastrail, what is your total engine and tender weight?
$733,935.
Russian bias here, people.
Doc, comrade.
Little River, what is your little weight?
199,000.
How cute.
Yes.
Tyler?
Doing nothing.
711,500.
Ooh.
I
That's
think
close.
I'll get a 4.
Bink?
495,000.
Yeah,
You're
get a
probably
4.
gonna get one.
Yep. And
Thanks for
Brian?
808,000.
Holy shit!
I've
Jesus.
already put in my 1.
Yeah, you get a
Ooh.
1. Doxson gets a 5.
Jesus Christ, stop eating at McDonald's there, you American
Thanks for the
locomotive.
5, gentlemen. Choose for weight stats.
Doxson gets a 5. Binkleberry gets a 4. Tyler gets 3. East gets a 2. And Brian gets a 1.
Why do you keep getting 1s this round? This is a terrible round for me.
Am I gonna come second?
Doc, I'm trying to help
might.
you not come
Luckily, I
last.
think I have an idea.
I mean,
Okay.
what else could you have chosen, Binkley? What would have
That's
gotten you
very
more
true.
points than that?
Well, Brian, it's time to use your idea.
Tender water capacity.
Oh no.
You son of a bitch.
No, that's dumb. You use trash cans.
Scoop!
You have
You
a
have a
scoop.
scoop!
Oh my God.
You
East,
pulled a fruit! You have a scoop!
You pulled the fruit!
East, what's yours?
Pull the fruit! Oh, I just opened another Chrome tab.
You're an idiot.
11,620.
All right, Doxson.
In any case, you're not coming last. 3,500.
Yikes. Tyler.
A canteen. Okay, 14,200.
Okay. Bink.
$9,000.
It's
I don't think grand
9,000.
applies to water.
Okay,
9,000.
Brian,
20
I have
pesos.
exactly double the Mexican engine's.
you still have
tender water
18,000 in that
capacity.
tender? Holy
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
Hey,
Yep,
well,
18,000.
enjoy your 5. You get 5
Oh.
points. Tyler gets 4 points.
I'm glad they
Israel.
didn't go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Israel gets 3. Binkleberry gets 2. And Doxson gets 1.
Brian, if you want some advice for the next round, I'd say builder. Because remember, God,
no,
two
don't
of
pick
these
that
are
one. Please
foreign.
don't pick that
Yeah,
one.
one's Mexican and one's Russian, so you probably have a good chance. At worst, Timken was built by Baldwin.
I mean,
Timken
that's,
was
that's the
built
thing,
by
right?
Alco.
That's the thing. If you do Builder and you have a Baldwin, that's a guaranteed 5 no matter what anyone else gets.
Exactly.
What about Lima?
No.
Just
No.
3.
Lima didn't spend any in, development, so...
I think the hierarchy is like Baldwin, Alco, Lima.
Lima. And then,
Baldwin,
yeah.
Alco, Lima, and then others sprinkled in like Hitachi and
25.
usually
Wait
we
a
just give a
minute.
shout out
Wait
to
a
In
Hitachi.
my opinion. Because they built the GSs.
Okay,
Hold
Brian.
Something about this seems incorrect.
I think
Yeah,
Brian
something
needs
does
to do
Something, something's fishy
no, I
here.
think that's right.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my God.
Let me get out a calculator.
I'm losing to the AA-20. What is going on?
Okay,
This
so
is
in
beautiful.
Okay,
the
my bad.
lead.
I think it's this. I think it's this. I'm double checking my math.
Okay.
I need to know.
Phone.
Okay, let's see here. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna double check this as well.
Hold on, let me get out my TI-84.
No, it is 47. Okay. I'm gonna fourth check my math because. Okay, fine.
I
Just
swear
gonna
to
let this
God,
sink in
if
for a
East
second.
goes, if
You
East
son
goes
of
to
a gun.
the
Okay, so
penultimate
tied
royale.
for the lead is the AA-20
Yeah, it's
and the
47.
Timken 111.
Yes.
This seems
40
incorrect.
47 points apiece.
Hold on.
No, I'm gonna get cucked in style points.
In
so-
third is Brian with the S1A with 45 points. Battling it out for last now are Little River 110 and the HR2. And Little River 110 has 41 points and is in fourth, and The HR2 has 40 points and is in 5th. So, East,
Doc, you're not in last.
I'm aware of this
East
fact.
if you want to take this thing to the Meta Royale at the end of the season, you gotta pick a good one.
God, this would be so funny to have at the Meta Royale.
We already
Take
have so
it
much
well,
stupid
East.
stuff at the Meta Royale. We have, like...
You are the
I'm
chosen
gonna go with
one.
Another stat I'm gonna win, I hope. Same as above, but substitute firebox area for gray area.
I was
You
just
suck.
looking at that.
You suck so much.
The question is what?
Anyway, East,
Oh, yeah. 187,937.
so that is the score to beat, ladies and gentlemen. Doxson,
It's higher than 10,000. 18,000.
that's pretty good.
Oh, you're only missing 4 digits.
Yeah.
No,
Shut
no,
up.
Oh, I
no,
mean, one digit.
no,
Tyler?
no.
155,768.
Okay.
No,
Bing,
no.
40,200.
okay.
I won.
That's not that bad, compared to Doxson anyway. Brian?
Hi.
All right. 184,828.
Yes! I
So,
knew that Niagara was
That's
pretty
a solid
close,
4 for me.
Eastrail wins by just that much. He gets 5 points. Brian gets 4. Tyler gets 3. Bink gets 2. Doxson gets 1, as the story goes.
Every round where I've done it, I've gotten a 5,
That is-
Bink's gotten a 2, and Doc's
Phrase
gotten a
that I
1.
am going to get
Okay.
used to hearing. Dotson gets 1.
Or 5. He only
Hey man, that's my life.
5s.
And
Wait a minute. I have gotten A2.
I will
Bye.
say that this means the AA20 is now 2 points over Timken 111.
No.
So
God,
I
you
can cuck it. So I can cuck the AA20 hard, or I can cuck the AA20 really hard.
Well, Doxson,
I mean,
whatever you
yeah.
want to do. Doxson?
Everything went silent. I'm worried.
Yeah. I
Doxson?
thought I
I
disconnected.
thought my shit got disconnected.
Snake?
I'm making my choice.
Well,
Okay, I'll go with the safer option just so I can stay above last. Wait on drivers.
wait on drivers. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
East, what's your weight on drivers?
308,560.
560. Okay, Doxson?
72,000.
72,000. Tyler?
264,000?
264.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a 1,
Bink?
aren't I?
300,000.
Even?
Wait.
Wow, nice.
Wait.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Wait on driver says 300,000. Double check it.
Okay.
Want to.
That's what you get when you're
Let
an
me
articulated.
just-
You have 2
You know-
sets of drivers which bear more weight.
Let me just...
I was worried about that, but it turns out I shouldn't have been.
You know what? That's fine. Carry on. Brian?
275,000.
I'll take
Yeah.
my 4, thank you.
Take the 1.
3.
Why does
2.
Why does Bink get a... What?
I get a 2.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
was confusing you.
Doxson gets 5. Doxson gets 5. Tyler gets 4. Brian gets 3. Bink gets 2. And East gets 1. What a weird order of things.
I was expecting my other option to cuck East harder, but apparently this one works
I'm
just as well.
hoping that I'm better than... I'm not going to be better than Doc. I know I'm not going to be for this stat, but we'll try it.
Yeah, East got kind of hurt by that one. Anyway, Tyler?
Alright, let's see here. Something that I can do that won't cuck me.
Nothing. You're destroyed either way. Tyler, you have a 1-point edge on East right now.
Yeah, I know. That's the issue.
I
Wait
mean,
a
I know
minute.
one that would definitely cuck East harder than it would cuck you.
I might have to do it. But,
Keep in mind, he's Russian.
fine. Builder!
Builder.
I mean, Doc, why do you do this?
East, what's your
Because-
builder?
Putliov.
Because I like to play
Leon.
Chaos East Rail. I like
Yeah.
to be the
Leon.
chaotic one.
Dachshund,
I don't know how you pronounce it.
Baldwin.
you can tell that thing's pedigree just by looking at it. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Tyler,
Alco.
go. Ooh.
That's a 4 for you.
Bink,
This sucks because I'm a conversion. Burnham and Williams.
Oh, that's Baldwin.
Company. Oh, that's Baldwin?
yeah,
Huh.
Sweet.
I was expecting that to go worse for you.
that's Baldwin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fair
Brian,
enough.
Alco.
Does that mean I get a 3?
See, I was
No, you get a 1.
No, because going down to power statue wouldn't. I have the, in this case, third worst builder.
Yeah,
so
but that's,
wouldn't
but
Yeah,
that's,
but
but
since
that's
they
not
tied-
how that's how you do things. I noticed when I was in your Royale, but that's not how I do things.
that's how he tried to do things, but we kept yelling at him for it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, Dachshund and Bink, they both get 5 points. Tyler and Brian both get 3. Eastrail gets 1.
I kept hinting at that, hoping someone would choose it, because I knew I was Baldwin, but I didn't know if the other two were Baldwin, so I didn't want to pick that and end up not getting an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you know that East isn't.
Oh yeah, definitely, but East isn't the one I'm worried about.
It's not Baldwin, it's Baldwin. I am Baldwin.
Ivan is
The
here.
long song.
I mean, I think Ivan is Baldwin.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ivan is Baldwin.
yeah, he is. Anyway,
He's a
Long-
Baldwin like Decapod.
Bink,
Yeah.
Driver wheelbase.
driver. Whoa, that's a good one for you.
That's what I was hoping, but he is larger drivers, so I might just scrape by.
You might.
Doc, you're probably going to win this, but I'm going to come in second, so I don't
Alright.
care.
East,
8.33. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid.
East. What's yours?
32.97.
There are small boxcars larger or smaller than that.
See, that's larger than my engine.
Dachshund,
8.33. I was like, this could cuck East, but I'm not sure if Binkley's going to be
Alright.
better.
Tyler,
19.25.
1925. Bink.
1867.
Oh,
Wait, really?
okay.
I guess they didn't.
Yeah.
I guess they
Hold
didn't
on.
measure it like that.
Fine by me.
That's weird. Brian.
20.50.
Okay, so Dachshund wins. Dachshund gets 5 points. Bink gets 4 points.
Take
Tyler
that.
gets 3 points. Brian gets 2, and East gets 1.
Can someone please do, like, overall or ratio of wheelbase to overall wheelbase?
You have driving with it. Well, I mean, I feel like I'd get cucked on that.
All right, Brian, it's time for you to round out this Royale.
Oh god. What do I gotta choose?
Power MT.
No.
No.
No,
Fractive effort.
don't do that.
Actually, wait a minute. You could do that.
Don't do
You could do that.
Should I or should I not?
You could. It's your choice. It's your pick.
Okay, this is absolutely
Hey.
going to go in my favor, I think. Tender fuel capacity.
Oh, yeah, I think you have that one. Okay.
Mm,
Comrade
I'm going
Stalin,
to die.
how much fuel do you have?
Approximately that much. Okay. Next.
I said it's counted in bodies. 24.2.
24 bodies? That seems very efficient.
Yeah, 24.2 tons.
Soviet bureaucracy is always efficient, comrade. To say otherwise will land you in the tender.
It'll land him in the firebox.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, at least it'd be toasty.
Yeah. Dachshund?
6.
6.
6.
Tyler?
Okay. 21.
Nice. Bank?
You want tons, right?
Yeah.
13.30.
We want tons and tons. Like
We-
Brian probably has.
Plot twist, I burned oil.
I mean, well, fuck, I'm confused. Like,
No.
because it's not in like tons. It's like ML and MT. What the fuck's that?
No, it's oil flash coal gallons ton ml. That's millimeters or tons, metric tons.
Oh yeah, the milliliters
Because
and the metric
that's
tons.
tender-
Yeah, so 13 tons or 3,500 liters.
No, that's metric or tons. If you burn coal, it's either in tons or metric tons.
I don't
The
know
first
what I
one would be
fucking
tons.
use though.
The first number. The one in
Yeah.
front of the dash. Not dash, hyphen, not hyphen.
Slash.
My brain has stopped working, thank you.
Although if you burned oil, that would make the stat problematic.
Well, we'd have to call another stat. I think. Or you just
Yeah,
gotta...
but
No, I think I burn coal.
I mean, 13
Okay,
sounds
then-
like
then
coal
what is
numbers.
it?
Yeah.
I think it's coal. 13.
No. What is your stat?
You said 13.
13.
He said 13.
13.30
Oh, okay, yeah.
for tons.
And Brian, what's yours? Yeah, I know.
46.
God damn it.
Yeah. I'll take
Okay,
a 4. That was
Centipede,
better than the
shove it
last
up
one.
here.
I'll take my 5.
All right, Brian has all the points.
Take that.
I'm not gonna be in first anymore.
No,
Take that centipede and tell you where can you
East
shove it.
gets 4 points. Tyler gets 3 points. Bink gets 2 points. Doxson gets 1 point.
I mean, I'm not totally mad with my score, but like...
Oh my god. Wait a minute. Could I bring it back to beat the AA20 in the style points?
Probably.
Well, I mean, I've got an obvious one right off the bat.
Yeah, I've got several.
Oh, there's a close race between
Communism does not count as a style point. Come on.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Alice said it does.
God
That's
damn
a
it.
valid point.
You
No, I'm
sucker.
kidding. But I will say he does get a point for being the 414-4 because there is nothing else quite like it.
Just gonna
Yeah.
put that
Well,
there.
what's the totals before we go into style points?
That's right. Yeah, let me read off the totals, 1 to 5. In first place is Tyler with Timken 111 and 63 points. In second place is
Well.
Brian with the S1A6000 with 62 points. And they're in the top rung. The AH20 is clinging on to third with 59 points. Little River 110 is in fourth with 58. And the
Coming for you,
HR2 has fallen again to fifth with 55 points. So, the race is actually quite close. There's a gap of only 8 between the highest and the lowest, but I
Wait a
definitely,
second.
I'm coming for you, East.
yeah. I definitely
I'm
am going
gonna
to be
get my
surprised if
first
something
place.
other than one of the Northerns takes the stage here. So,
Alright.
something I do have another point for the A20. He has
Stop helping
way more sand than anyone else here.
That's
this
fair.
is true.
Like,
Okay.
way more sand.
That's definitely fair.
Oh, come on. Wait, who's bitching
It
about
has
sand?
2 sand domes.
I have
Yeah.
fucking 4 domes, boyo.
Yes, but you're small.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
you.
I
Yeah,
have 4 domes.
I assume 2 of those are sand and 2 of them are throttle related. Because,
Yeah, but have you seen his dome though?
yeah, no.
My domes are very thick.
Okay.
I'm talking
His
about
domes are
East
significant,
dome.
but the AA20's domes are like small houses.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
firebox is almost 600 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my attic,
Aiden,
dude.
you could frickin' fly an airplane underneath your boiler between your frickin' drivers and the bottom of
Yeah,
your boiler.
Yeah, that thing is tall.
Okay, I
It's
have another
lifted.
style point that I don't think anyone else has. I was used in propaganda.
That is
That's
true.
fair.
Well, no.
Okay.
No, you know what? I'm going to count all the roller bearing advertisements as propaganda.
Wait,
for-
can I get... Okay, so going on roller bearings. One, I have roller bearings. I have them everywhere.
Okay.
Wait, I think I was using New York Central
One thing at a time.
Hey,
advertisements.
shush.
One thing at a time.
Okay.
We're going to
So-
give yourself a point for being in propaganda like the AA20 first.
Alright?
And then I think you are the only person with roller bearings all around. Is that
Yes.
so?
Don't
give yours-
I?
What?
I see roller bearing rods at the very
I
least.
see, those are lightweight rods. One, and I'm not sure, they look like they do have roller bearings, but I don't... Can
Actually,
you check?
does
It would be in the description about your Locobase ID.
Does
Okay, I'll scroll up.
6000 have roller bearings everywhere?
I'm not sure. Okay, let's see here. I have a booster, a stoker, a feed water heater.
All right, yeah. So, does anybody else have a booster?
Tyler, you're gonna have to look at mine.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Hey, I'm Soviet. Actually, you know what? We never did build year. That would be an interesting one.
Oh, that would have been an interesting one.
Yes, the S1A had roller bearings all around.
Okay, so
Okay.
give yourself the point for roller bearings.
Yeah, I
If
already
you have, I think the Timken thing and
The S1A has a feed water heater.
Yeah,
I can
so-
tell that for sure.
yeah, you both have feed water heaters. Does anybody else? Pretty sure the AA20 doesn't, but does the NDM thing?
I can't tell. That image is so low quality
Yeah.
that.
Do I get a bonus point for smoke deflectors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, points for
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Here's Stokers.
Oh, do you want me to send a video of it so like maybe you can get a better angle of something? Just gonna.
I
Does
don't know.
anyone? Yeah. Does anybody have? I would hope the AA20 has a stoker, but
It's Russia we're talking about. These
Yeah.
two firemen there.
yeah, no, I don't know. I would expect the.
You get a really good side shot at 30 seconds in because they videoed the locomotives rolling by side, like, and you get a pretty good side shot.
Let me check this. Okay, since I guess
What
I am now the.
gear do I have?
I don't know. You're Russian.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not bad.
What is it?
What, the ball charts?
Yeah.
Hey, Sam.
Anyway.
Same. Okay, can I keep on going with this?
Well, we need to verify each style point against everybody else first.
Okay.
Because I don't want to rush through one and then cover the
I
same
think
style
that's-
point for multiple people. I want to
Friction
say
damage.
that
What the actual what?
the thing that
confused.
6000 has that nobody else has is a folding coupler. So Brian, give yourself a point for that.
Wait. Let me check. The Northern Pacific. Is it a Northern Pacific? No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, nothing else does.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, yes,
Nice.
I need to assign it this side image.
Okay.
Pretty good image.
So, do I give myself a point for the Stoker then?
You give yourself a point for a stoker. Does
Ooh.
anybody else have a stoker?
I have another
Uh,
point.
I have like sweet flying F all on my locomotive.
Wait a second.
That's a point. Hold
Okay,
on.
so I have that special boiler thing where like you don't have to like unscrew it. It's like that turn handle thing.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I see the brackets all around in the
Yeah, no, you've
photograph.
got brackets all the way around.
Hold on a second.
That's
Hold
a
on a second.
commemorative thing you have there, because you see how the name is put up on top? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you should get a point for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has he has
Did I
a
get a-
name and also embossed numbers, which nobody else has.
Yes. I have white walls in another picture. Let me send it. This picture.
Are you
Did I
serious?
get a point for
I think-
Really?
having Baker valve gear?
Yeah.
I feel like-
yeah.
I feel
That's,
like
a,
the
that's a
only
stat.
one
We can't
because-
do that here.
Also,
think
I have white walls as well.
I think the
And they
only
add
person that couldn't get paint points
have white
is
walls.
Bankley.
Yes. White wall points. Let's go.
So, like,
Baker valve points and white wall points.
You don't get
And
Baker
that
valve
puts me-
points.
Yeah, no, you don't get Baker valve.
That's-
Do I get double walled cylinder points?
What?
Is that something that's unique to you?
I don't think so. I don't know. There's nothing here for this thing at all, and there's like no Wikipedia page on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have ladders going up to the top of my boiler on the side. In the image I sent of it, like in the scrapyard, you can see like ladders going up right behind one
That
of the
is
sand
true.
bones.
That is true. I'll give you a point for having ladders because that's a little unusual. Does anybody at all have doors at the front of their cab? Oh, 110 does.
I
Give
do.
yourself a point.
yes. I was going to mention that. That was in my arsenal.
It looks like the Mexican thing does as well. At least you have room for
Okay.
it. So give yourself a point for that.
Can I get a...
I
Point
think
for-
I think I have an all-weather cab.
No, you don't. You
I don't have doors.
Timken Boy does not have doors.
don't.
I do, however, have window shades. Like
like the ones that
whatever
that fold down.
I'd assume they are.
Okay. I have a couple real quick. I have an air ringer, and also can I get a point for that step in front of the cylinders?
What step?
I sent a second picture where I have an air ringer, and there's a step in front of the cylinders.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Do I get a point for footplate steps for coupling? Or sorry, like cowcatcher steps?
That
Nah, it seems that's pretty normal.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
standard.
It's not a standard application for switching use.
Yeah. Also, 110 gets a point for not getting scrapped.
Can I get a second point for? Can I get a second point for 100% survival rate?
No.
No, because everyone else has 0.
Exactly.
Actually, no. You know what? Go ahead. Take the second point. You deserve it.
Okay, I have
Thank you.
tender backup lights.
I do as well.
I think I do. I can't find a back view of this locomotive, though.
Same with me.
I'm
Ah.
pretty sure I do, because I've seen pictures of New York Central tenders. I'm pretty sure they have a backup light.
You know what I have that none of you do? Which is kind of surprising because the Soviet thing could really easily use this. A doghouse.
Wait, hold up.
Do?
He does.
Yeah.
Damn it! Damn it!
And
Damn it!
it's
Oh yeah,
really-
yeah. Timken does have a doghouse.
Damn it!
Woo.
Oh yeah, I have a model.
Yeah.
That
I
is the
have
thing.
I have brass models. I have trains models.
I have a trains
So-
model in progress.
I have one being
I have a
built
trains model.
by
technically.
was the trains forged, Tyler?
Trains forged, but it's a fictionalized version of
It's
it.
a fictionalized.
and it's probably
good
not going to get
version
released.
of the A20.
Also,
Can I get, like, half a point?
I talked with the person who's making the Little River 110 right now. He is completely like bogged down with life.
I already have one that's released by KNL Trains.
But it's in the works. Could I get a half a point for that?
Okay.
Can I
we-
get
we
like
haven't
half
given
a
that
point
before.
because
Can I
mine
get half
is
a
in?
point for inspiring 414.4 model?
No. But what I can say
Can I
is,
get half a point for the fact that my trains
Okay,
model
can
was
you
made by
let him
KNL?
speak?
Okay, guys, no,
No.
KNL doesn't get you special points.
Do I get a point for
Alice,
being
what were you gonna
Mexican?
say?
I was saying that
Um,
give yourself a point if you have a trains model, a released trains model. Also, give
Mhm.
yourself a point if you have any mass-produced real models. So, if you have one, one-off brass model somebody made, that doesn't count. But if you have there was a production run of it, then give yourself a point for that,
I have a production run of this thing.
which is
have a-
disgusting.
Do I get
have-
a point for being a successful prototype?
No.
Actually, that is a good point, and I wanted to bring that up. If you were a successful prototype, give yourself a point.
I mean, I was the first built, the last built, and the only built.
Yeah, you were
I mean,
not
same
successful.
here. I was a logging locomotive, so I wasn't even a prototype.
Can
Yeah,
I
no,
count
you were-
myself as successful? Because
I
Roller
would say
bearings?
Little River 110 is pretty successful. I would say that 6000 is successful. I would say that Timken 111 is successful as a locomotive. I don't know about the Mexican thing.
According to the thing, it says Mexican Central followed with an order for 20 of those locomotives to create the HR3.
Okay, so basically everyone gets a point except for East.
okay. Okay, Ellis, I just wanted confirmation. So backing up to the physical models, I have Key Brass Inputs, W&R Enterprises, which look like they have multiple runs as well.
As
But
long as
these
you've
are
got
all-
one, give yourself a point.
Okay, but those are all brass. It's like multiple
yeah, but-
different brass.
But they may be brass, but they had a production run.
Okay. That's one we've been iffy on before in the past, so.
Yeah.
One
Well,
center
sometimes
driver.
with brass models, it's like, yeah, somebody made this brass model. Whereas it's like, if it's a run of brass models, that's different. Alright, what other stat points do we have?
One center driver.
Flangeless wheels.
I'm not gonna give you a style point for that.
Aw.
Can I get a point for it, though?
Being one of the most recognizable new locomotives from our railroad.
Meh.
No.
Yeah, but that
Power
road is
reverse,
central.
people. We need to confirm this.
Okay.
Also, one of the most recognizable locomotives from the railroad, when the railroad included effing the most famous trains in the world, or some of them.
Do I get a point for being the first standard gauge articulated locomotive on Mexican railways?
That actually is a good point. Yes, you can take that point.
Can I get a point for being the smallest Pacific, standard gauge Pacific?
Yes,
I
Haha!
get a point for having the engine with the longest single wheelbase.
I already gave you a point for that.
No.
Oh, I was originally
Also,
built
you
as a-
aren't.
This one longer?
the longest rigid frame reciprocating locomotive is the S1.
Oof.
This is true.
I was originally built as a 214-4, but then I was converted into a 414-4. Also, I began construction in Germany and was moved over to Russia.
Okay.
That was supposed to be German? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
No,
but-
it was Russian, but
Christ.
you know there was an invasion.
No,
That
it
happened.
was it was built in 1935, so it was German.
Oh, it was.
But then Russia was like, "Hey, yo, we're taking this." Built by
Uh,
God,
Once
originally.
again, Comrade Hitler being compensating for something.
Okay. Anyway, so, because getting back to my point on power reverse, I can see it on the AA-20. I don't see it on the Little River. I see it on the Timken Boy.
I mean,
don't
on the
see it
Little
on
River-
the 2662.
One of the pictures I sent, you can literally see the reverser bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I also see the. I would assume the 6000 has it.
Yeah.
I
So
think I have ditch lights.
yeah, anyone that has
What?
a power reverse, give yourself a point for that. What did you say? You have ditch lights?
I can't tell if those are ditch lights or class lights in the bottom picture, the yellow one.
Yeah. What the heck is up with those? Yeah, I see them. You've got
Russia
extra
always
lights down
has
there. You
those.
know what? I'll give you a point for mad lights.
Yes.
Do I get a point for being based on a Great Northern engine that was also successful?
No.
Fuck.
Okay, so Brian and I both have the highest amount of compressor power here, two
Yeah.
cross compounds.
I was going to ask about that. You guys give yourself a point for that. And also, I don't know what
Where
the
did
hell.
he get that extra point from?
Hmm?
He is 1 point ahead of me when it comes to bonus points. Where did he get that extra point from?
Did you not give yourself a point for the reverser? Power reverse?
I gave myself a point for that.
Propaganda.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
Oh,
good question. Yeah,
propaganda.
there was a propaganda one, and then you got the elephant ears point, though, so there's still another imbalance
But
in there.
I also have the doghouse.
That's true.
Yeah,
you guys
that's
have a
it.
doghouse.
Can I get a point for my stack?
Your stack.
What about your stack? Oh, you
Wait,
have
wait,
you have
wait,
food
wait.
aid.
I have fancy stack for no reason.
No.
Okay.
Can I get a point for
Grounding
having a
one.
centipede tender?
No.
Aww.
Oh, wait, Tyler, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Here's like a rendition of when it was being constructed. The firebox door is tiny.
Yeah.
Ew, why?
That's
Who
a
did
smoke
that?
box door.
It's like it's screaming in pain.
It is, actually.
I have no mouth yet, I must scream.
Oh, I've got a mouth, and I'm screaming.
Mm-hmm.
He's screaming.
Okay. I pulled a funeral train.
Oh, I have multiple brass models. I pulled a train.
Okay. Don't need to flex on me.
I'm going to give a point for pulling the funeral train. I'm also going to give a point to the NDM engine for having handrails all along the tender.
Don't I have that?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else has that because everyone else either has a tender that's way too big for that, or
I have a handrail all the way along my tender. By the
Yeah,
looks of it.
he's giving the
that's
point
what I
to
just
you.
I just gave you that point.
Oh.
You are the one person that's getting it.
Ellis, okay, so do I get a point for performing extraordinarily well on multiple railroads?
Okay, no, I do have an all-weather cab. Diagrams. Boom.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Okay,
Ah,
give yourself
fair.
that point then.
Okay. Can I get a point for having flags? Not on the smoke box door, but on the... I have 4 flags running in preservation. Like, 4 places to mount flags.
Nah.
I have those as well, so it's not something very special. Anyways,
Oh,
so
so confirmed East does have a stoker. Thank God.
oh, good, okay.
Okay, I can give myself
Can I have a point for having a high headlight?
No.
compared
have
to, like,
the
No.
I'm
highest
like the
headlight.
one of the only Northerns to ever have a high headlight.
My guy, have you seen my headlight?
I know it's high, but like I'm the only. Oh wait,
Headlight placement doesn't really matter.
Also,
Yeah,
the
headlight
Niagara's got
placement.
those really weird double headlights, so no.
oh, crap.
Wait,
Oh
can
yeah,
I
did we
get
give
a point for
ourselves
being built in-
for points for air ringers yet?
Doc did.
I did.
Yeah, if you have an error,
Wait,
give
the
yourself
6000 doesn't have
Oh.
one of those double headlights though. It has a standard single.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that those like, you could have a special headlight, even though I hate them, but you don't.
Okay, I have two questions.
Yeah.
One, do I get a star point for being built in two countries? Both Germany and Russia?
That's an interesting one. What does everyone else think? That's definitely an interesting one.
It's interesting, but I don't think it's.
It should definitely be a star point, Tyler.
Well,
Tyler.
It doesn't. It's like it's
If-
interesting, but then again, you can look at all the
if-
Baldwin exports, and they had to
yeah,
be
if you do
assembled
that,
in
then
their
Baldwin
country.
exports run in multiple countries,
but
so
like-
there's a point there.
Oh, also, thankfully, the AA-20
Oh.
has a power reverse.
Oh, hey, I have an air ringer. Sweet.
Did I give myself a point for power verse? I don't remember.
Oh, well, you need to figure that out amongst yourself.
Oof. Okay.
Can I get a point for running running last steam train on two different railroads?
Yes, that's neat.
How many were built after your prototype? If you were successful,
We already. Actually,
Yeah,
that's kind of
one.
a good question.
No.
Laughs in the fact that I was testing out roller bearings.
Laughs Logging Railroad.
No, so I don't think that's a good. That's not a good stat.
Central.
That's not a good
against that,
stat.
come on, there was like 20 of them built after me.
I don't
but
think.
the
I don't
only
think that's
one
a.
you would.
I'm very sad I don't get the.
I had 24
Okay.
built after me.
But do I get a point for being nicknamed Stalin's engine?
Didn't we
A
already
lot
give
of
you a point
locomotives
for
were called
having a name?
Stalin's engine.
Yes, but this one
If
is
you
like,
ran in the
a lot of
Soviet Union,
locomotives
you
were
were Stalin's
Stalin.
engine.
Yeah.
No,
All
like,
engines
there's
There
are
were a lot of
Stalin.
locomotives that were
Stalin's
Stalin, though.
engine. Like there's the Joseph Stalin, which is their Berkshires.
Wait. Do I get a point for having Bokpox drivers?
Yes.
I have no idea what that
Give
is.
yourself a box pock point.
Do I get a point for operating the crack passenger train of the Northern Pacific Trains 1 and 2, which you, Seattle and Waukema, Washington?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can I get a point for being adopted by the owner of the Little River Railroad's wife?
In what way?
It doesn't specify. It just says adopted as quote pet by the owner's wife, Margaret Townsend.
Okay,
Pine
that's
Side
adorable.
Pacific-
That's adorable. Yes.
Do cab doors count as the all-weather point?
You.
No. Well,
okay,
we
wait.
you
Get a
give
point
it
for
as a
outdoors?
separate point
He's-
sometimes.
He's got a point for having an all-weather cab. You know, you got a point for
Mhm.
having an all-weather cab because you have doors on the side. Doors on the front are a totally different deal, which you
Okay.
don't have.
I still think I should get that two-country point.
Do I get a point for serving until the 60s?
I was scrapped in the 60s, so like...
Yeah, but you weren't serving.
Yeah,
But I
like,
somehow survived until the 60s. Like, that should be an accomplishment in its own.
Yeah, but the Soviet Union was like the kings of stuffing steam engines in sheds just in case there's a nuclear apocalypse. And like all of the Eastern Bloc countries and a lot of the Nordic countries did that. I think like it was like in 2006 or something where where like Sweden decommissioned their last strategic steam reserve engine or something like that. It was recent, like more recent than one would expect. But
oh, come on. You gotta get props to the Swiss, though. Like, there's nothing like having an electric steam engine.
okay, that's neat, but that's not what we're talking about right now. I do
I
love
know.
those things.
Can I get a,
Him.
What?
But,
I
so,
think-
do I get a point for, like, serving until the 60s?
Do I get a point for outperforming
Hold on, I
Diesel?
gotta answer one question at a time. What was everyone's official retirement date? East, not you.
Aw.
I mean, you served until the 60s. Can anyone else even touch that?
I served
went-
all the
I
way
don't have an
till-
exact date, but it's, like, late 50s, early 60s.
I went until 1954 until I was bought and restored in the 70s.
I
Okay.
don't know when I was officially retired off the roster, but the last run of the 1111 was the 4th of August, 1957.
I'm
Okay,
going
no,
on some
I
really
think, I
sketchy
I think.
Oh my gosh, is this a construction picture? This is an actual construction picture.
I think Bink gets that point for.
Do I also get the point for serving from 1908 to 1960s?
That is a really
being the
long.
longest-
That is a really long.
being the
span,
longest
but
serving?
honestly, I'm gonna lump that in with the previous point.
Oh, come on.
I'm
Any
assuming,
points?
I'm assuming
Okay.
having an excursion career is something with surviving.
Yeah.
Here's a
Yeah, I'll
picture of my under my front things. I'm on the
272.
Russian website getting these pictures.
270.
Okay, cool. You have
I-
spring rigging. Everything else does.
And just share these pictures with the audience.
I'm just
Uh,
sharing all the. I'm getting you diagrams, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, great.
What can I say?
Brian, you were
except-
asking a question. I think that's gonna bring us pretty close to rounding out because I feel like we're kind of grasping at straws now.
Shoot, I forgot what my question was.
And it wasn't really that important.
All right.
Almost.
Ellis,
Yep.
do I get a point for this? On the Pennsylvania, it handled 12 passenger cars up the Allegheny Mountain grade without a helper and even saved 3 minutes on the standard schedule.
Oh, I remember what my question was now.
We gave backing light points, right?
I'm gonna say.
Yes, we did.
I did have a
say
backing.
nah. I'm gonna say
Okay, I
nah
don't
on
think I gave
that one.
myself back.
Oh.
Brian, what was your question?
Do I get a point for pulling a nickel plate Berkshire and outperforming diesels?
No, because
no.
a lot of late steam engines outperform diesels of the period.
Yeah.
It's just that they were harder to maintain. We had
Yeah.
this conversation in photo dump earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
Let's do it again.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
Not
no.
right now.
No, we aren't going
okay.
to do this right now.
All right.
I
Well,
did a quintuple header one time.
I think that's.
Your quintuple header would still be less powerful than my thing.
Well, yeah, because it was Little River 110 and then 4 tank engines.
Okay, let's round this out, actually.
Yeah. Let's everyone tally up your points.
Okay, well, I didn't.
Guess what?
beat
I
you.
lost, guaranteed.
70 is higher than I was expecting.
Just kill me now.
Screw
Okay.
you, East. I was hoping I could edge you out in the style.
On my
question.
first ever Loco Royale, I got a second place.
Well, you did come in with the Niagara against a Mexican man, 110, and the Russian.
To Russia. Oh, I had traction tires. Is that like special?
I mean, it was a close contest until it wasn't.
Traction tires.
Admittedly, it's still
No.
pretty close
Yeah, like
as an ending here. So
I should have picked one of my other choices.
the 110 didn't do as bad as I honestly thought it would.
okay,
I should have
so
picked I should have just screwed myself and gone with the Royal Hudson or something.
What?
Okay.
Royal
Didn't-
Hudson? Those weren't.
No, the Canadian Pacific one was a single locomotive though.
No, it wasn't. There was
Wasn't it?
there was a class of 30 or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, those-
We'll
there
have
there
this
are 4
discussion later.
surviving. There
Yeah,
are
everyone-
4
oh my god,
surviving.
fight.
I'm a
Let's
Canadian.
finish
I
this
know
thing.
that. I know my shit.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm on your
Those are
side anyway.
Canadian,
I
like,
I would have to have some firm evidence to convince me otherwise, like, a Steam Locomotive page. But Tyler has won this Loco Royale with 76 points.
Freedom!
okay, can I just quickly make a point? The difference between having a picture and not having a picture, like Stefan versus everyone else,
Yeah,
like a good picture.
yeah.
Mhm.
It makes a difference. Brian came in second. He has 74 points. East came in third. He has 72 points. He almost got into the final Royale with that.
I should
Dachshund
have.
came in fourth with 70 points. And finally, Bink with the HR2.
Don't even tell me.
I think I come in
61
every
points.
place but first.
Wait a second. Hold on. I just want to check a thing.
Okay, go check a thing. And right now I'm going to cover who is making it into the final Royale, the season ending, or the season 1 ending, I suppose, because we'll probably do
Okay,
another thing of these.
So we're done. There's no more style points, right?
No more style
Yes.
points.
Okay, good. Because no one brought up that I have buffers. I don't have a knuckle coupler.
I
Oh,
was gonna say that. I should have said that. I thought
I
you had.
destroyed track that I went over. I destroyed every switch I went over. So I'm so glad you guys didn't say that.
Hey, Okay, so this is what we're looking at. From the first Royale, which was the 113 Royale, Patrick won in the Reading 113, which I believe is a real chonk Pacific.
Yes.
Very
Do you want me to get photos of these out for you to
No,
look at?
it's fine. people can go back and watch these episodes if they really want to, and we'll
Alright,
have them,
good.
next week or in 2 weeks whenever we do the final Royale. In the pre-1960s Royale, Milky won with the WNA General class, which is, if you think of a 440 in your head, you got it. You don't even need a picture of that one. In the Northern Royale, the SPNS E1 class won. That was also Milky, so we're going to have to find somebody to fill in there.
I'll take it.
And in the narrow gauge 10-wheelers,
I feel like he gets to choose a successor.
the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina number 12, or Tweetsy number 12, won that. And those four are going to be squaring off with the 6,000 here. Or sorry, with not with the 6,000.
No, not me.
With the 4 aces.
With the 4 aces.
Wait, didn't Tyler win twice
Yeah.
too, or no?
No,
No,
I know. This is my first win in FOMO or this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we have
Royale,
a Pacific, the General, SPNS 700, which is a Northern, and then, a narrow gauge 10-wheeler. So,
And then,
and then another Northern. So this is going to be interesting. I think I can tell who the front
I think the
runners are.
general is gonna get in last place. Just a hunch.
two Pacific Northwest Northerns against each other. This is going to be interesting.
This will
Yeah.
be interesting.
I'm researching for Aiden's FOMO Royale here, and it's
Tune in next time.
Wait, one thing.
What?
Don't we
Wait,
get
weren't we supposed to promote our channel?
Same
No.
stuff.
No,
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 I've changed my mind. I
power.
was promoting it. Just kidding. We'll go
the
through.
law of conservation of horses.
The law of conservation of horses. Yeah. Okay.
I need
Anybody
to
have any
rewatch that one
advertisements? Mr. Comrade, gigantic track breaker chunk. What's
You should watch my FOMO Royale on Easter 11.
Okay, look that up.
Back shops.
Oh, Locomotive Royale, yeah.
Yeah. Doxson says Google the back shops.
what do you? Hey, wait a
Wait,
second.
no.
You got this mixed up.
I
did it again. I did it again. I just assumed the next person to talk was just stealing the thunder. All right, Doxson, what do you actually have to say?
2 foot is what the people want.
He sums it up basically. Yeah, 2 foot's what the people want. Go look at Bell Locomotive Works. Actually, don't tune into the next coffee shop where I talk about Bell Locomotive Works.
Yes.
Mhm.
Tyler, for real this time?
Okay, so 1, back shops, go look them up. 2, Doc, 2 foot is coming. The people will be pleased.
Thank you.
Go to
I will
Restaurant
get
on
19
Firebox.
just for 2 foot.
I'm waiting on diagrams though. Main open up.
Let
We'll
me
get there.
in. Let me in.
Bakelberry, you have anything to promote?
nope.
Nope.
You should promote my channel.
No, don't promote his channel. Brian, do you have anything?
Yes, subscribe to my YouTube at Trains 4460 Productions. That's Trains with a Z 4460 Productions.
Oh wait, sorry, I do have something to promote.
I think he means Easter 11.
I do have something to promote.
All right, Bink, what is
I
it?
rarely ever upload, but I'm a good channel. Don't worry.
Anyone in
Nice.
the Iron Horseman Discord server, if you want to play Star Citizen, PM me.
Man, Star Citizen. All right, well, tune in next time for the Royale of Royales.
And in the meantime, there's your problem.
On our next episode is the Tacoma Narrows Bridge disaster.
Yeah.
Oh, I could use that.
Bye, everybody.
I got.
Have a nice night.
What do you want?
See y'all.